Hello, my Pisces lovelies, my home team. I'm a Pisces Sun and a Pisces Venus. This is your reading for mid-August. Yeah, don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you have a stellium, this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to check in with mid-August, see what's going on. I'm going to shuffle the decks and tell you a little about what's happening astrologically for August. This is the deck we're using for the past. We already have the star lurking at the bottom there, Aquarius. Wish come true, light again, tunnel energy. Yeah, so this is for the past, what the recent past for Pisces. Let's talk about what's happening in August, because it is a big month for Pisces, because we're ending it with a blue moon. So that is the second full moon of the month, a super blue moon in Pisces. In honor of that, I am offering 22% off everything. If you want a personal reading, if you want any of my courses, my witchcraft and wellness stuff, my ebooks, all that jazz. Use code Blue Moon for 22% off. Now we also have a new moon in Leo happening right now. I'm filming this intentionally under the new moon in Leo, so I would love to know what you're manifesting. Claim it in the comments for this new moon in Leo. It's on August 16th. We actually started the month with a full moon in Aquarius, a super moon. I just realized I'm kind of going backwards, but I'm just really excited about that blue moon in Pisces at the end of the month on August 30th. We also have a crap ton of retrogrades happening right now with Mercury retrograde starting on August 23rd. So August has been a doozy. So what was happening in the recent past for Pisces in August? We already had a bunch of cards kind of fall out of the deck. Let me see who they are. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. Of course. Devil's a card of Capricorn. But we have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Devil here. Yeah, I would say the Devil, as many people are afraid of the Devil, and yes, it can represent bondage, the ties that bind, temptation, unhealthy coping mechanisms. With the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords, I see this really more so as mastery, going on a new adventure. Page of Swords, charging ahead, mastering that kind of shadow self. Knight of Cups, filling your own cup. It's like self-mastery is what it's giving with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords. It's like you have mastered the mind, the swords, you have mastered the cups, the emotions, so you're not as likely to fall into those habits of the devil. Right? You're working on it because the Devil is right there, sandwiched in between the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Like, if it was maybe the Devil with, like, the Five of Pentacles, then I'd be like, but, you know, working on it. Working on the Devil, you know? There's the Death card right there. Card of Scorpio. Definitely some endings and beginnings in the recent past for you, Pisces. We have another Page of Wands. I feel like you're really being a beginner. You're learning, going on new adventures. Could be some messages coming in, like communications coming in. Yeah, but a lot of new adventures is what I really see here. We have the King of Cups, emotional stability in the chaos. We love to see it. There's the Hermit, card of Virgo. Yeah, I think really Pisces, it was a long, I was gonna say a long month, but the recent past, beginning of August or maybe even into July, was the Hermit vibes. It was that like kind of hermitifying yourself, hibernating yourself, going inward, soul searching, focusing on that emotional maturity, figuring out what you want your next adventure to be. I'm hearing that audio where it's Robin Williams saying it's time for your next adventure, and then someone says, I don't even know what I'm going to do next, and he says, isn't that wonderful? Like, that's kind of what I'm hearing. The Empress, tapping into your divine feminine, luxury. This is Taurus and Libra vibes, Venusian energy. We have a Venus retrograde in Leo happening right now. But yeah, it was like a hibernation period. Yeah, Four of Swords confirming that at the bottom of the deck. A hibernation period where you were just like, focus on yourself, focus on your work, focus on your endings and beginnings, focusing on your shadow self. I just saw 444 as I'm recording. That number has been stalking me, and 444 is the number of transformation, and finally it's like the turning point, right? It's like you're almost there, right? It's like the last little stretch of hard stuff, of hard work, of transformation, and you know, it's like you're coming out of the hardship slowly but surely. And it wasn't necessarily like hardship. I mean, it could have been with the devil and the death card, but I feel like it was like a self-imposed kind of hibernation time where you knew you had to work on your stuff, and you did, because guess what? The position of present, the first card we have, is until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. The day is breaking, my Pisces lovelies. You're coming out of that hibernation period. The shadows are fleeing and the day is coming. Like, definitely a lot of shadow work I'm saying for you in the past. You weren't afraid to get like down and dirty is what I heard. You weren't afraid to like face your devil and be like, why are you here? Like, hello. You know, I'm gonna face this and I'm gonna work on it and I'm gonna like work through it, because dang, you know, sometimes a person's journey with death, like the death and rebirth, a person's journey like that, a massive transformation, starts with a person being done with themselves, like a person being tired of their own nonsense. And I think that's what happened, Pisces. You were like, why is, like, stop it, get some help, but like at yourself. Yeah, because in the present now we have the shadows fleeing away. We have tag your it is your turn in the spotlight. It is your turn to come out of those shadows and into the light. It is your turn to like be on fire. Excelsior, ever upward, ever onward, charging forward. I think you were envisioning the charging forward in the past with the Knight of Swords, or the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. You were definitely envisioning and planning that charge forward, but now it's coming because you have figured out the devil. You have figured out your unhealthy coping mechanisms, and now you actually know what you want. Enough is a feast. Enough is a feast speaks to that when you actually know what you want, enough is a feast. Like, you don't have to overindulge that devil energy. You don't have to overcompensate and like consume. If when you know what you want, you do not spend all your time searching and taking in all this stuff, and like when you know what you want, you don't need to overconsume, right? You are fulfilled because it is what you want. Does that make sense? Instead of like trying to find fulfillment in every single place ever, when you know what you want, you are fulfilled by that thing, and you're not running around trying to like fill that void with like all this other random nonsense, right? No more void. We don't want a void anymore. Aggressively hydrate. Focus on your physical body when you're in the spotlight, because it can feel like a lot. I'm even feeling my throat because I filmed 6 tarot readings today. I'm starting to lose my voice. Take a drink of water. You know what? Let's all just collectively cheers, Pisces. But Miracle Mile is here. You were getting in that car and you were full speed ahead into those miracles. Just be careful of overwhelm, because we do have no vacancy here. Be careful of doing too much, too fast, too soon. You know, coming out of that hibernation period, it's very easy to overwhelm yourself very quickly. Coming out of the Hermit and the Four of Swords, it's very easy to go right back into burnout, right? Take your time on that Miracle Mile. You don't have to go super fast, which, you know, I'm calling myself out with this one because I have a very fast car. And I want to get in and I want to just like speed, and that's how I am through life too. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, what is happening in the future for Pisces? Would you look at that? The Emperor, card of Aries. Could be an Aries coming in, but this is you, Pisces, being the boss of your own life in the future, being the culmination of all the kings, being abundant and big boss and getting shit done, sitting in your throne. We'd love to see it. Being in control of your own life is what I'm hearing. 3 of Swords. Who's coming out with that? Page of Wands. The Devil is here again. The Tower. Can I get something good? Okay, Temperance. 2 of Swords. I'm like, I'm just going to keep pulling. There's the Empress again. A lot of repeat cards. You know what? I'm not as afraid of a Tower moment as I used to be. So you know what? We will take it. I'm not going to keep pulling cards until I feel good about it. Anyways, I'm yelling at the cards. It's fine. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Following your passion, chasing the sun. Being passionate, being the Queen of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot to process here. Three of Swords, a little bit of a heartbreak, but the Three of Swords can also be healing from the heartbreak. It can also be the forgiveness part of the heartbreak. We have the Page of Wands with that. Healing the heartbreak, and we had the Page of Wands in the past as well. Healing the heartbreak with adventure, healing the heartbreak with new passions, healing the heartbreak with yourself, finding yourself and what lights your fire again. And I mean, Devil in the Tower. Just excuse me while I go ugly cry in the corner. This is a warning. If you're going to continue on your nonsense, and I'm calling myself out with this as a Pisces because I know what my nonsense is. We all know what our nonsense is. It's going to lead to a Tower moment. It's not going to be fun. What do you need to deal with that? Temperance, moderation, peace, harmony, balance. No, I'm hearing, it's like, and if you know me, you know that I communicate in pop culture references. It's like in Jurassic Park, in the third one, when they all come across that T-Rex and Alan Grant is like, nobody move a muscle, and they all take off running. Don't do that. If you're being told not to move or do anything extreme, do not do it. The Tower and the Devil is like the T-Rex coming for you, and you need to stay calm. Moderation, balance, no sudden moves. Relax, okay? Again, calling myself out with this, because I think the issue, not necessarily an issue, is we don't know which direction we want to go, and we're still figuring it out, Pisces. Two of Swords. We're still kind of at a crossroads, and that's okay. But you should not be making crazy decisions while you're in a crossroads, because that's going to lead to the Devil in the Tower, okay? But then we have all these lovely cards. We have the Empress again, luxury, healing, creativity. Could be a card of pregnancy, but not, you don't have to be pregnant with a baby. It could be pregnant with something that's a creative endeavor. Again, that Venusian energy, self-care, taking care of yourself. Two of Cups, you know, I think this is that healing from the heartbreak. Could be a partner or a soulmate, but it could also be a friend. It's just something that's like more of a sweet, like happy kind of love, you know? Page of Cups for sure could be an offer of love coming in. Ace of Swords, new ways of thinking that are not that toxic devil energy type of way. And the Star, light at the end of the tunnel. We kind of started the reading with the Star, and now here we are again. The Star does come after the Tower, you know? Sometimes you have to go through a Tower moment to get to the Star. Basically, you know, even if you do end up having that Tower moment, it's going to be okay. However, I would recommend avoiding at all possible by not tapping in. Do not get lost in your Devil energy. Tap into your Temperance energy, because we do not want a Tower. Is there any final messages for Pisces? Wheel of Fortune, new cycles, do not get stuck. The Devil is getting stuck in the repetitive cycle of toxicness, okay? And what does that lead to? The Tower. Say it with me. Again, I'm just joking, Pisces. I'm calling myself out with this one because also Pisces, and also I know what my nonsense is. Knight of Pentacles. The reason why we keep getting sucked into the nonsense, I think, is because we're tired of it being slow. We're tired of it taking forever. And that's the Knight of Pentacles. It is a slow process. Whatever it is we're working on, it's slow. Slow and steady wins the race. But it's coming. The World, full circle. Congratulations, you did it. The end of the Fool's journey. That end of the journey is coming. That thing that you really want. But it's going to take some time. Okay? All right. Last thing, Pisces. I have this nifty little deck that is like a magic 8-ball in that it gives you yes or no answers. So I want you to think about a yes or no question. Now, my disclaimer for this deck is that it is a little aggressive and it will straight up tell you no. It will also be nice and tell you yes. However, take it with a grain of salt. Remember that maybe it's for you, maybe it's for another Pisces, maybe someone really needed to hear no, maybe someone really needed to hear yes. What I want you to do is focus on your intuition. Think of it like using a magic 8-ball or flipping a coin, that How you feel about the answer matters more than what the actual answer is. Okay? So think about your yes or no question. Bring it to the forefront of your mind. It's a hard no on this. I told you. I warned you. Are you in your devil energy? Are you like, will my ex come back? This could be a specific call out for someone. No. Stop it. Stop going back to the toxic exes and things of the past. If it was something that had to do with the past, it's a hard no. Don't do it. Transformation is on the horizon. Death. Transform. And then, by all means, yes. If you can say no to that toxic thing and you can actually transform, then it's a yes. Then the real thing that you truly want is a yes. Because, you know, you might be asking about this, like, something from the past, right? We're being told no, to not get stuck in that toxic cycle of the devil again. Transform, and then the thing that you truly want is a yes. Like a hard yes. It says, by all means, yes. I love you, Pisces. Look, I'm a Pisces Venus. We are like the most toxic. Like Pisces, not toxic, but we are attracted to toxic people. Pisces Venus, we see red flags and we're like, nice. Because, you know, Pisces Venus is like, it's like my most painful placement for myself. Anyways, that's all I have for you, Pisces. You can do this. I believe in you. I'm a Pisces. We got this. So don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget about the Blue Moon sale if you want a personal reading or any of my programs or courses or books or ebooks. Speaking of, I just came out with this wonderful Moon Magic Journal. I printed out one for myself. It is a digital download, but you can print one out for yourself. Print it out every single month because it has prompts for every single phase of the moon. And you could just literally do it month after month because it's a digital ebook. So this is part of the Blue Moon sale. It is on sale for 22% off. You don't even need to use the code for that one. It's already there. I have my Nourish Your Business, which is my business coaching program. I'm doing another round of it starting September 4th. So if you're a small business, you want to grow a small business, you want to do what I do, come join us. It's the last time I'm going to do it this year. Book a personal reading, Witchcraft Wellness courses. I have all the things. All the links will be in the description box. Don't forget to drop your manifestations for the new moon in Leo. I do also have a full free yoga class and tarot reading for the collective for the new moon in Leo on my page. I will stop ranting. I know I have a lot of things. I believe in you, Pisces. Yeah, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I'll see you next time.